let's have a look at how our work compares with this. We've got a column of represent. Have a look down. What might that mean?
The mark schemes are sort of the levels you're working at, and like it shows how far and how well you're working at it. Analyse. Have you guys put like...
We put a kind of like a subtitle saying what we think about our work on the board, and then we looked at the different sections, which was represent, analyse, interpret and communicate.
The represent is what words you've written down or what diagrams you've done. Analyse is kind of like what you've done to get your answer. Interpret is what you explain to do. And then communicate is kind of like you give it to another person and try and make them understand it, what your work is, and you need to understand their work.
I did that as really red, to be honest, because we've only done... I'd say red.
And then we said whether it was red, green or amber on how we think the whole class's work did. Red, we're like, you don't understand it, and amber is, you do kind of understand, and green is, I really understand it.
We didn't really make any predictions whatsoever.
I think for interpret, that would probably be just red.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really done an order. Analyse, have you guys put like red?
Interpret, I've put red, and analyse, I've put amber.
I put red because we haven't really made any predictions.
I want us to think about where we are as a group, and if we know what steps we need to improve. Well, we did represent, didn't we? Although we've only drawn 1 or 2 rectangles, we did check some other rectangles and we decided that 625 was the biggest area. Where do you think we are in terms of analysis or analyse? Emily?
We put red because we didn't really do any predictions, and we only did one person instead of the 2.
Chris, have you got something to add?
I think we'd be green because we managed to find out that the square gave the largest area on the board, and we decided that 2 adventurers working together would be better than 1 because you'd be able to get more area in your shape.
What about interpret? Where do you think we are there? Jake?
I think we're amber because we've attempted to explain what we've done, but we haven't fully done it.
Yeah, we haven't really. There's not much explanation on the board, is there?
In interpret, we did the squares and the shapes, but we didn't do it in any particular order.
How about the last one? Alex?
I think that we are red again because we haven't really explained our answers with a diagram.
Have a quick look at this sheet, and on this sheet I want you to look at their work and I want you to fill it in, just put some details in, and then they're going to have it back and then see how they're going to improve their work.
Why did you?
Yeah, because it was accurate, because they counted it in small groups.
Because it's important.
Rather than just putting yes, you've got to explain what you're saying, otherwise it doesn't help them.
Why, what's Maisie writing down here then?
Well, she's saying, he asks, are their conclusions sensible? Yes, because you've got to explain why their conclusions were sensible, otherwise they won't learn anything.
If she puts down yes, it's not going to benefit them, is it?
Yeah.
It's yes, but what are they going to do with that then? How are they going to improve it? It's a really interesting point, Sam, thanks for that.
Right, yes, because...
Yes, because they get the right answer.
Okay, fabulous.
They get the right answer.
I've done it wrong. Is it right?
What do you think about the reasoning? How was it easy to follow for you? Because I thought it was easy to follow.
The reasoning is to follow. Because it's simple to work out, because they
because they've explained
have to do
it.
much counting.
Yeah.
You can follow us through.
So how did you know which had more trees?
The young ones, because it's got a big percentage. The old ones even.
Well, you've got a percentage, and you know that 68% is bigger than 32%, but shouldn't you have a figure?
Oh, I don't know how to turn it into a figure yet.
How has looking at other people's work helped you out, Sam?
Well, it's helped us out because they checked our work and said what we could improve on and stuff, and said if it was a good way to do it or not.
What areas of improvement did they give you? What did they say that you should do to improve?
We could have put more explanations on how we worked out to make it more simple for them to know what we're doing.
Thanks for that. Have we got anything else?
By finding what was wrong with theirs, we know not to do it when we do our work.
What did you come across that Sam and Maisie had done?
Their
Anything in particular?
explanations weren't that clear.
So this links in what Sam's just said. Sam just said that the explanation was a little bit unclear on his, and you think the same about theirs? Okay.
I liked the way they used the square to count how many were in each section, but we couldn't really understand the percentage.
Okay, so there was some issue here with the explanation of percentages and where it came from. Yeah?
We thought that was easier to understand than ours because we'd split it up in sections which took longer to figure out. Theirs was faster and simpler to do.
Yeah.
Theirs was a faster way of doing it and simpler.
Yeah.
Which one was more accurate, do you think?
I think ours was more accurate because
we did it
we
in
split it
sections.
into sections instead of doing it as a huge chunk.